if you're thinking about making a second character or an alternate character in Diablo 4, well, I'm going to go over everything that carries over for those characters. Other content creators are saying that Altars of Lilith and everything carries over for every character. Well, that's simply not true because there are 3 different types of realms. Now, right now there's only 2, and no one's mentioning this. For some reason, nobody is mentioning this. There is the Eternal Realm, where all your characters are at, and where after a season's over, your characters will go to, depending. There's also the Season Realm. That's where everybody's going to start fresh from the beginning. Everything's wiped. So only characters in the season will carry over stuff from the season. So if you play the season and you start a new character in the same season, that will carry over. Everything you do in the Eternal Realm, certain things will carry over. I'm going to go over everything that carries over to that. But there's also one that everybody's mentioned, the Hardcore Realm. There is a few things that carry over in the Hardcore Realm if you beat the story already, if you beat the campaign. But don't think you could play through, get everything in the Eternal Realm, and then go to a Hardcore and then just breeze through it because everything carried over. The Eternal Realm, the Hardcore Realm, and the Seasonal Realms are all 3 different things. So the good news is, when you do play a character, you beat the story, you get a bunch of materials, bunch of money, bunch of Murmurine Orbals, you get all the Statue of Lilith, all the Renown. If you want to start an alternate character, all that carries over to another Eternal Realm character. So when you play a rogue, you get everything and you want to go to a barbarian, well, right off the gate, you're going to have 10 skill points, you're going to have 5 extra potions, you're going to have 20 Paragon points when you hit level 50. Right off the bat, you already have a head start. You have all your crafting materials, all your money, all your gold, everything in your stash. So you're good to go. Now, if you're like, okay, well, I want to try Hardcore. Well, guess what? Hardcore, the only thing that carries over, if you beat the story and skip the campaign, you get to keep your horsey, and you get to keep all the waypoints for the capital cities. So you get the Kovashad, you get the Dry Steppes, Scotland, Kekistan or whatever. You get all the capital city waypoints. And that's it. You have to re-get all the Statue of Lilith, you have to re-get all your Renown, and you have to farm everything out for the Hardcore character. Good news though, if you get to level 60 and you did a bunch of stuff on your Hardcore character and you finally get up there and then you die, well, when you start a new Hardcore character, everything you've got on the previous Hardcore character carries over. So it's like the Eternal Realm for Hardcore. So you don't quite lose everything. Let's say you did get all the Renown for your Hardcore character and you die. Well, guess what? Now your next character you start in Hardcore has those 8 skill points, has that 20 Paragon, has the potion slots, has everything you need to start over. You get your money, your gold, your crafting materials. So you got your Eternal Realm characters if you're playing Eternal Realm, your Hardcore characters if you're playing Hardcore, and your Seasonal characters if you're playing Seasonal. Now, everybody, I'm going to go off on a little tangent here because a lot of people want to talk bad about the season and restarting because they don't want to do the grind again. Well, I'm going to tell you right off the gate, RuneScape, old school RuneScape was one of the longest grinds in human history. And their Fresh Start world where everybody started from zero was widely popular and everybody went back to grind, agility and all these other things. I don't think the grind is as boring as people think. It's a race. People are going to play the game regardless if they want to do it again. Everybody talk about the grind are mostly just people who just want to rush through the game. You know, they got other stuff to do. But if you're just playing the game, having fun, I think the seasons are going to be great for you. But I just want to let you guys know if you're planning on starting other characters or doing other things, you want to make sure that if you're doing Hardcore and you're doing the Hardcore grind, everything in the Hardcore will transfer over to another Hardcore character, but will not transfer to an Eternal Realm character, and vice versa. So just be prepared for that, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you guys for watching. Hit that subscribe button. It really helps out the channel. And until next time, more Diablo 4 content coming your way. I hope you all have an excellent, excellent day.